Miguel, I know this. Ooh, some things are just confused. Oh. I think a lot would be too much. Okay. The band is not much else.
Já quando sair. Vai ter que dizer isso outra vez quando sair.
against Michael Peterson doesn't just involve his wife anymore. It involves a friend who died 18 years ago. Just like Kathleen Peterson, Ratliff was found dead at the bottom of a staircase. Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Wilson has more on potentially explosive information. Elizabeth Ratliff was a friend of Michael Peterson. In fact, Peterson was with Ratliff the night before she was found dead in Germany. Ratliff's body was discovered at the bottom of a staircase in 1985, and prosecutors had implied the circumstances of her death mirror those of Michael Peterson's wife, Kathleen. She was found dead in the Peterson home back in January 2001.
Okay, well, you guys got a much better film now. What did Margaret Ratliff tell you about what happened to her mother? Does she know any of the details?
Yes. With the exception that her mother died of a natural cause.
Didn't we look at this a few months ago, and didn't Mike give us an autopsy or something that said cause of death, stroke or cerebral hemorrhage or something like that?
Right.
And he told us that he had been with her the day before, I think with Patty, they had dinner or something.
But you know what the authorities are going to do? The police could assume that because she was found at the bottom of the stairs, they're going to try to link them together. Whether or not they're successful,
There's like the stairway killer.
apparently that's
They
what
found a
they're
way
going
to
to
kill women 17 years apart. Right, it was just like in the mid-80s.
Yeah, this is 1985, I believe.
So he strikes like every 17 years by finding some way to kill women on a stairway. Is that the...
Right. And of course, it helps the case. It's, you know, if you have two people found at the bottom of the stairs, they're going to try to bring that in one way or the other.
I mean, I don't know what's there, and maybe nothing. But if it is nothing,
Tava vendo a casa, isso uma piada ali na casa
I'm
do
not
banho,
going to be very...
numa música qualquer, e as minhas notificações do Twitter fazem um pop-up do Elon Musk com um smile e eu acabo de dizer a piada e eu, Elon Musk, e com um smile e eu, They are watching me! Mas eu sei que não é, foi um acaso. Não, tu é que és maluquinha, disse eu não.
Não. Jogo em português ou em inglês?
Em português.
Oh, nós
I know you don't know much about the case, but you don't want to question whatever you heard. Howard, what's your death on the end?
Right.
Sure.
So we see why that simple circumstance.
I think, I don't know whether she was a wife or another man that it came up that she had fallen in similar circumstances. And there's all I said, you can check that out.
This second incident in Europe casts a long shadow. It really does create a lot of doubt. So I think that people are going to really question his innocence because the two instances, as I remember reading, were so very similar.
Can you be back here and
The Germany thing is out there already. We're not going to get rid of that. It's there. You know, there is no getting rid of it. All we can do right now is...
I agree with David. Can I make a suggestion? I'd like to know, if you would ask me one more time, what would you want to know about the Germany thing? What would you want to know about it? And then answer the question.
okay. Do you want me to start out by clarifying the Germany thing?
Yes, I think now that it's on the table, I think we have to... Here are the facts that are known right now that we know what we're going to be able to show. There was no financial benefit from it. He did take it and took care of the kids for the next 16 years. There was no evidence of any affair.
You want to mention 70,000 or not?
And you can say that there was a $70,000 life insurance policy, and that's all the money that...
And it was left to the girl.
Right.
What you spent on the girls?
What you spent on the girls.
What happened is that during the night or a few days death of Mrs. Peterson, the police overheard some people talking about, well, this is really a double tragedy because Margaret Rogers' mother died in the way.
Sargon of the Immortals?
Fariba, were you here waiting for me?
The world does not revolve around you, young man.
That's my Maman Bozorg. I just know you'll want to visit her shop from time to time.
Welcome. Welcome.
Hi, Sargon. You warriors keep going to and
Not when I have a
duty calls. Just what they don't care if...
Artaban.
Sargon. Varum saw Anahita's guards, and he's in. As for me, I cannot continue. My mind is playing tricks on me. I can't discern the truth from the imaginary.
Artaban, thank you for being honest with me.
I'm not giving in just yet. I intend to serve, and after all, if Anahita really has changed loyalties... Let's warm up and review the basics.
The basics are...
Practice doesn't make perfect. Get in position. Show me... Very well. Bear in mind, since you propel your opponent away with your last strike, at close range, the sweep is good against small... An airborne enemy cannot retaliate until they're back on...
Perfect to cripple agile and...
Remember that you move forward. If you want to keep your distance, the sweep... This doesn't suit your style, but some situations might require you to take such precautions.
Precaution?
My point. Do you remember what I told you about propelling enemy?
An airborne enemy cannot retaliate until they're back on their feet.
At least that got in. Let's go over your upward attack. Use them to hit targets above you, but also... A word of warning. using the same upward attack twice. You can also use an upward attack in a fighting combination. Following through with your attacks lets you remember Rashaba. Now then, the forward slide. It's a...
Closing the distance. That suits me.
Now let's combine everything. Chase the enemy mid-air after your upward attack. Vary your upward attacks. The same one twice in a row will not give you the same propulsion.
I understand.
Now for a specialty of yours. Acrobatic techniques. Ready for the next lesson?
I'm always ready.
You know about mid-air combinations, but there are...
Easy enough?
You cannot chain attacks after this move, but it should Alternatively, you can aim at enemies directly.
Now that's a new way to lift up the enemy.
You can send the enemy up even higher with aerial combat. This technique is valuable. You can save on time, or should you see a use for it, you can also send them crashing.
If I rush to the ground afterwards, I can maintain my flow before they get...
For that, you know more.
Huh.
Sargon, remind me what our answer...
Athra flows through the universe, and all as much as weapons are the extension of our bodies.
Precisely. You've been listening. Athra can be channeled, intensified in your blade. Athra-charged attacks have several advantages. They can... Look at you. I can see your Athra radiating. You've come a long way since I met you. But now then, focus your Athra in the...
Right in between moves.
You see that? It's effective at annihilating, and if they do not break, they will Are you also able to do that?
I've practiced the technique to crush targets from above.
Perfect. These are strong attacks, and they knock back the enemy with proper training. Athra, the everlasting...